you've nailed your growth plan. It's amazing. Global domination, here we come. We are taking over everything. But you're weeks, maybe even months down the line, and you still haven't implemented the plan. Why? I am going to share with you today the 3 biggest reasons why ambitious small business owners really struggle to take action on their growth plans, plus 2 very straightforward strategies that will help you to start moving and stay moving so you can build real growth momentum in your business. Now, you may be thinking that you are suffering with the classic problems of every small business owner, that you're struggling to stay focused, that you're not brilliant with productivity. Perhaps you think you have challenges with prioritization, with productivity and time management. But honestly, all of these things are just a side effect. They are not the reason why you're not cracking on with your plan. So let's get under the skin of all of that and find out what it is that's actually stopping you taking action on the plan. The first reason why you're not taking action is a lack of clarity. It's really easy to create a plan that would say something like grow my YouTube channel, develop leads through LinkedIn, and create these headlines and these aspirations and an overarching goal. But unless you know the very specific steps that are going to help you achieve that goal or that action, then you'll find that even if you've got that booked into your diary in a perfect time slot, when you get to it, that lack of clarity will turn into what feels like a lack of focus. But it creates indecision. It doesn't allow you to take fast action and to really move forward. So what you really need to do is make sure that every step of your plan has clarity to it. You know at least what the first step is so that you don't just get to that overwhelm and indecision. The second reason why you struggle to take action on your plan is a lack of accountability. Now, this will prove to you why focus is not your issue, because if you have made a promise to a client, I pretty much guarantee you will move heaven and earth to deliver what it is you've promised to that client, and you will be uber focused to make sure that happens. But when it's your own business, that level of commitment disappears, but it's because of that accountability. With a client, you are accountable to them. When it's your own growth plan, then you're only accountable to you. And as human beings, we are amazing at justifying and making excuses why leaving this until tomorrow, next week or next month is much better than doing it right now. So accountability, external accountability, is the second big reason why you're not taking action on your plan. And the third reason is because you don't have a systematic approach to implementing that plan. You're trying to squeeze it in here and there. What you're basically doing is winging it, and stuff does not get implemented when you are winging it. So let's think about the strategies. How can you change this situation? You love your plan. You really want to grow your business. How do you change this cycle so that you really become an action taker instead of a faffer and an indecisive person? So the first key thing to do is develop your own systematic approach to planning and implementation. So yes, this is the very straightforward things that lots of people will tell you about, like time blocking, but it's more than that. It's treating yourself as a client. So if you were delivering a big piece of work, if you were helping a client to implement their plan, you would have a project plan or a workflow. You'd have key deliverables, you'd have milestones, you'd have deadlines. You would know exactly what you're going to do and when you're going to do it. And you need to replicate that approach for your own business. Really clear milestones, really clear deadlines, really clear time in your diary for when you're going to take action. But you also need to underpin this with the level of clarity that we talked about. So often what people will do is they'll say, okay, I'm going to spend 3 hours on Friday working on my business development and I'm going to focus on YouTube. And then you get to it and it's like, well, YouTube is just enormous. But also it might be that your strategy to develop YouTube, all of the different actions you're going to take, might take a few months or a few weeks. So as soon as you get to that time block of 3 hours, you can't achieve what you want to achieve. So breaking things down into really lovely bite-sized pieces and just focus on moving forwards. You don't have to take massive action that everybody talks about. You don't have to do transformational things every week. But if you can tick one thing off your list, if you can take one action, if you can just move forward one step on your plan, and you can see a completed step, that gives you the momentum to continue to move forward. So get regular time blocked in for planning, implementing and reviewing, and treat yourself like a client. Plan that in the level of detail that you would for a client. But you've still got one thing missing at this point. So the second strategy to help you start moving and stay moving is external accountability. It is simply human nature that we don't hold ourselves to account. We're just not made that way. So you really need to get out and find some accountability, whether that is an accountability buddy where you hold each other to account, whether it is just making public declarations about exactly what you're going to achieve, so that creates the accountability scenario, whether it's working with someone like me as a business coach. Of course, you can always come and join my accountability squad, which is a lovely light touch, 2 nudges a week to help you really get moving every single week. Just come and have a nosy at tailory.co.uk to find the details. So those are your 3 reasons why you're not taking action, plus 2 strategies to help you build momentum. If you need more help with this, get in touch with me at tailory.co.uk. And even better, put in the comments what is your biggest challenge in implementing your plans, and I will very happily send you some feedback.